Hey guys, it is Jennifer DeVivo with the DeVivo Real Estate Team with your spring market update for 2019. Are you ready? Hey guys, so it is spring. I've got my flowers out. They're not real, but I feel springy. So what is going on in the real estate market in Orlando? I know everybody's been like, Jen, you know what? There's not a lot of houses on the market. Prices are up by about 5% year over year. Also, what we're seeing is that there's more houses. Finally, guys, we have a 6% increase in the inventory of homes. And the other thing that we're seeing is home sales down by about 5%. So what's going on? We have more homes on the market, but we have home sales kind of going down a little bit. Well guys, last year and this year both are going to be strong, but last year we got probably, since we had lower inventory, we were able to get higher prices. When I was listing homes last year, I was able to get a little bit more than the actual value of the home. And the other thing, we are seeing a lot of price reductions. When I was on the multiple listing system this morning, just double checking for you guys, I noticed that there's a lot of price reductions because homes are a little overpriced. I know you guys have told me that, Jen, you know what, they want this much for a house? Well, guess what, guys? Now is the time to start getting a couple of deals on some houses. If I represent you as your realtor and you're selling your house, I'm going to get you every dollar possible. If I represent you as a buyer, I'm going to try to reduce that as much as possible. Definitely give me a call if you're thinking about that and you want to buy a house. I can find homes that have had price reductions for you guys. So buyers, what does that mean for you? I think now we've had a really strong seller's market, and we're still going to have one, but there are some opportunities for buyers right now. So as I said, what you want to look for if you're trying to find a deal is look for motivated homeowners. And how can you find them? Well, if the house has been on the market for 45 days, 60 days, even 90 days, and the homeowner is still really trying to work on selling it, you have a motivated homeowner. So maybe he's going to be interested in helping you out with some closing costs. Maybe he will help you out with doing more repairs on the home. We definitely have homes that are leftovers from the winter. Because guys, if you saw my fall market update, the market slowed down and prices, sales went down about 20%. So the winter was really quiet. But now we're starting to see things heat up. We're seeing more listings on the market, and we're seeing still that there's some houses that are left over from the winter. So this is a great time to kind of call your realtor, call me, love to represent you. Ask me for advice on, Jen, how can I get a deal? How can I find homes that I can get, a great price on? So sellers, what does this mean for you? You saw me address buyers first. The market is still strong for sellers. It is steady as she goes. You have smooth sailing. Now you have to price right. You have to price at value, maybe a little bit more, if you want to get your house sold for top dollar. Top dollar isn't always overvalue. It is getting as close to the value as you possibly can. And sellers, if you want to move your home, you want to realize that a lot of the buyers out there need a little bit of help with closing costs. And right now, the median price of a home, which I didn't mention before, the median price of a home is about $235,000. And most buyers want homes that are closer to the $260,000, $250,000 range. So if that's you, there's a huge market. There's a glut of buyers looking for homes that are affordable. So if you can get close to that price, you're probably going to get a quick sale. If you're in the higher price bracket, the $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 bracket, you're going to need to sweeten the pot a little bit. That's right. You're going to need to offer a little candy. You can't just slap your home on the internet and expect to get that top dollar and expect to get a ton of buyers. So what can you do? That's something I specialize in. You can always call me. Some of the tricks that you can do is staging. You hear me talk about staging all the time. It can be as much as decluttering or getting a realtor like me to kind of help you out and go room by room and decide, what is going to stay and what is going to go, and arranging your house in such a way that it is very inviting to a buyer. And one of the biggest tips that I can get you guys is amazing photography and video. Especially if you're in that $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 price point, photography is key. You have got to kill it on the internet. When people get online, they're looking on their phone. You can't have, what I call the drunk picture, where the picture is like this, or the earthquake picture. You can't have the fuzzy picture, You've got to have professional photography. It is not as much as you think, and in most cases, like with me, that's included. When I list your house, photography is included, videos included, a lot of special promotions. You want a realtor who's going to be promoting through social media, really pushing your home that way. And also, guys, you're not just trying to impress buyers. Home sellers, you're also trying to impress other realtors. You want, when your house pops up and that realtor looks and says, oh my gosh, if I take my buyer to this house, they're going to absolutely fall in love. So again, staging, great photography, great video, great internet marketing. These are the things that are going to help you move your house in this market if you're in the higher price point, and if your house is more like $250, $230, you guys have a lot of opportunities right now in this market. All right, so a word on the interest rates. Interest rates are still at an all-time low. It's been a ridiculously long time that we still have interest rates. I know you heard me say last year that they would hit 5 towards the end, and they got close, but they dropped again. So the interest rate gods are in your favor. Interest rates are sitting at about 4.5%, and there's a lot of money for first-time home buyers. We have in Osceola County, the $15,000 hardest hit fund has come out. That's a grant. So Kissimmee, Lake Nona, St. Cloud, Davenport, any Osceola County home, if you're a first-time home buyer, that means you have not bought a home in the last 3 years, you can get up to $15,000 that you do not have to pay back, guys. That is huge. We still have our other programs, the Florida First Bond, $7,500 in most every county to help you buy your home, your down payment, your closing costs. There's always the Orange County SHIP program as well, $10,000, $20,000, or $30,000 to buy your home. And in some cases, if you're a teacher or if you are a community hero, you can get $17,000 with that Neighborhood Lift program. So buyers, there's no reason why you cannot buy a home right now. And even in Volusia County, there is an assistance program that is not credit score driven. So if you're like, oh my God, Jen, my credit score is low, there's still a program for you. So definitely reach out to me. Understand that interest rates are in your favor and programs are out there. They're flush with cash to help first-time home buyers. Hey guys, so that about summarizes it, but before I go, I want to tell you about my new live stream show called Let's Talk Orlando. We are going to be taking you into some of Orlando's premier properties, model homes, interesting homes, tiny homes, world, all kinds of cool stuff, and we're going to be featuring some of our local celebrities, movers, shakers, people with amazing stories. So that's going to be live streaming. If you go to Jennifer DeVivo Realty on Facebook, or if you go to my YouTube channel, DeVivo Realty Orlando, we're going to be live streaming on Thursdays at 2 p.m. So definitely tune in, support the show, share the show. If there are places that you guys want to see or people that you guys want me to interview and talk to as we're looking at these gorgeous homes, just let me know. Put a comment there below. I really appreciate you guys watching and supporting all this time. One last also note, as you know, I did House Hunters just a couple weeks ago. We had an amazing guest who bought a home. She was my worship leader at church. Shout out to the Howards. I am looking for my next House Hunters buyer. So don't be shy. Reach out to me if you're looking to buy a home. You got a little bit of personality and you don't mind filming for like 3 days or so, maybe 1 or 2. Definitely reach out to me. I would love to talk with you. I'm looking for my next House Hunters buyers. So guys, that about is it for me. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you know the deal. I appreciate you guys, and I'm so excited that you listen and that you help me find your way home.